Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you very much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. Now, by now, everybody has heard or have seen the explicit video of Jamaican footballer Leon Bailey, who has been in a video, an explicit video, with a woman who is said to be a porn star. And, he's requesting some wild and freaky things from her. It's also not the partner who he's currently with. Many persons are chiming in, speaking on him being unfaithful. Many will always cheat, even when he finds the girl of his dreams. Others are objecting and saying that you don't know if his partner is a girl of his dreams. And others are saying that even when you women find the man of your dreams, you will also do the same. Many persons are saying that, he's deceitful, he's disrespectful, he lacks self control. And this is how men are. They're injecting the black man thing of being wild, of being promiscuous, and all of these unfaithful, disloyal, and all of these type of things. Many persons are also saying that he's rich and successful, and it comes with the territory. They will cheat, they will do this, and it's up to you. You're getting a lot of money. You should just put up and shut up, basically, and stuff. But here's the thing. I am not going to do the video. I'm not going to say things that you expect or push any rhetoric out there. You understand? Because number one, I don't know the agreement that Leon Bailey has with his partner. I don't know if it's an open relationship. I don't know if it is polyandry, polygamy, or polyamorous relationship. So I can't add or take away from him saying that he's faithful or he's unfaithful or faithful, loyal or disloyal. And number two, we don't know if this video was made while he was currently, or while he is, I'm sorry, currently in a relationship with the said partner. And so it's not right, or it wouldn't be wise for me to speak on it and add in my 2 cents like that. So I'm going to approach it from a different angle. I'm going to look at the fact that he's a successful footballer. And one thing persons should understand is many multimillionaires, the reason they go broke or they end up back to zero is them making themselves readily available to just about anybody. And if you make yourself readily available to just about anybody, then anybody gonna find you approachable. Anybody's going to come at you. Anybody's going to want to come in your circle for whatever ulterior motives that they have. They are going to get at you. They are going to try to get with you, and they are going to try to do things to see if they can gain something from you during the process. I'm not sure what is up with Leon Bailey or what he has going on in his circle. But what I do know is that in football or in sports, when you're a superstar or you're making bank, usually they have a life coach. And a life coach is someone who guides you, who tells you who and who you should communicate with, make sure that your circle is well respected and it's controlled, where certain information aren't going out. When people come into your corner, for whatever reason, they sign NDA so that certain things are not revealed to the public, and if it is, they can be held liable in a court of law. What this woman has done, which is said to be a porn star, a prostitute rather, she decided to record him. I'm not sure why Leon Bailey would sanction that or allow her to film him while he's having an intimate moment, or was he not aware that he's being recorded? But what I do know is that he did something in the vicinity of privacy. And upon doing something in the vicinity of privacy, I'm sure he did not told her, give her any green light or okay for her to release any form of explicit images or videos of him in privacy to the public. And so this is what they would call revenge porn, and she can be held liable in court and also face imprisonment, because it is a very, very serious thing. This has led to many persons taking their own life, many persons committing high crime and stuff. And because of such, all over the world, they have passed bill, they have changed laws or amend laws when it comes to pornography or releasing explicit photos and images or videos of people during an intimate moment, during a private moment, as illegal, and you are, can face criminal charges. You understand? So when we look into that situation now, when it comes to Leon Bailey, I'm not sure why you would allow her to record him, but it happens. She had no reason to put it out to the public. I'm not going to speak of him being an infidel, I'm sorry, or anything like that, because like I said, I don't know the dynamic of the relationship, and many persons are incorporating it with a Cardi B, like I spoke on, or Rashida. I can't do that because Number one, Cardi B has put it out to the public that this is a monogamous relationship. And so she was always complaining about Offset being unfaithful to her and cheating and lying and being disrespectful. So I have Rashida on Love and Hip Hop. So I can't speak on Leon Bailey because he did not put that information out to the public. And oftentimes we can see something that looks monogamous and it actually isn't. Like I said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And oftentimes there's more that meets the eye than what you see in the photo. And like I said, it would be wise for him to have a life coach, to have someone who guide him. Because like I said, when you are a high profile superstar, when it comes to sports, when it comes to athlete and stuff, you want to make your circle small, you want to make your circle controlled because people can come around you and people can say things that you didn't say. People can, blackmail you, people can put you in compromising position and it can affect your career. Not only that, there are certain clubs out there in the world, there are certain football clubs out there in the world, there are certain things, clauses, terms and agreement that you have to adhere to. Like you can't be caught in the company of so many of certain people, certain questionable character and stuff like that. You can be dropped from the club. They can fire you. Not only that, there's certain type of promiscuous lifestyle you don't live, and you don't sleep around, you don't sleep with certain women or lie with certain women, you don't lie with their team member partner or their wife and stuff like that, because it can jeopardize the club, it can jeopardize the athlete, their ability to play, function and stuff like that. So they try to get terms and conditions wherein athlete live a stress-free life as much as possible. This has happened in with so many high profile footballers like the Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and others out there. They have coaches that guide them. So there are certain people you simply will not be caught with. There are certain places you will not be caught because you have to control your setting, you have to control your atmosphere. They try to make your life as stress free as possible. And everybody has a role that they play when they come in your life. Everybody plays a role, even your very partner. That person has to make sure that your life is stress free because they want you in good health, in good form, ready for training, ready for practice, and ready to go on the field to secure a winning. And so these are the things that I think Leon Bailey should take into consideration. If not, he needs a life coach, someone who can guide him, someone who can put him on a good path and make certain that his space is controlled so that certain photos, certain images, certain information is not being made or leaked to the public. You understand? And it's an unfortunate situation. I'm not going to come down on the guy who spew the black man rhetoric or anything like that. Because like I said, obviously this is a video that was done in privacy and it should have remained there. However, somebody's being malicious. Somebody is trying to, I think come up off something, or maybe a deal went bad. And so they decided to do revenge porn and it's going left instead of going right. It's an unfortunate situation. I'm not sure how Leon Bailey is going to handle it if he decides to take it any further or cater to misogyny and say, yeah, 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 I'm a man and this is what men do and laugh about it and sail off into the sunset, believing that, it won't affect his career, it won't affect his reputation and stuff like that. But if you, like I said, if you're thinking about success, if you're thinking about a higher height of yourself when it comes to your career, you want to secure endorsement, you want to secure deals, you want to do promotions, you want to be out there in the field, you want to be respected, highly respected. And because of such, you will traverse carefully. You will move with dexterity. There are certain people, like I said, you will not speak to, you will not communicate. You will limit and minimize your communication with them, or you won't harbor them in your circle. Because clearly, a porn star is not someone who a footballer is going to want to be seen with in public constantly. Unless, like I said, it's a footballer that has no interest in seeing himself going further in life or securing any deal, any endorsement, being a mentor to younger children out there who are planning to pursue athletics or sports, or football. You, unless it's that type of individual, then you kind of gonna think about your reputation and move carefully. You understand? Like I said, I'm not going to beat down on him. I'm not going to ostracize him. But I do hope that this is a learning lesson for not only Leon Bailey, but for other athletes out there, other sports stars out there. If you have an interest in going forward in senior, taking yourself to the next level, seeing yourself higher than where you are, You need life coaches. You need people who can guide you. You need people who are there before you, people who have experience in dealing with high profile situations when it comes to celebrities, when it comes to sports athletes and stuff like that. So you have to control your environment. I'm not gonna speak on him being disloyal, like I said, the cheating, the this, the that, because we don't know the fine detail of what really takes place in his relationship and stuff like that. And so, it is what it is. Him and his partner have to know what they have in store, what they're planning to do, or they're planning to move forward with this. And I hope that everything works out for the best. I'm not going to speak on a lot of things that I see floating around in social media. Foothype speaking on it and talking about him on coach with Jay Frey and him this and what he requested in the video. People live wild and freaky lifestyle all over the world. When you keep it a secret, it's your secret. When it comes out in the public, it becomes the public's business. So yes, he's going to speak on it because it came out. Yes, he has a right, and he couldn't wait to gloat about it and to get into the field of bringing down another person out there who he believe is shaky, who he believe is not straight, and all these type of things. I'm just not here for the foolery and the basic moist type of conversation that goes absolutely nowhere. So at the end of the day, I just think it's an unfortunate situation. I think he can clean it up. You can't sex shame people again like before, because many persons are emboldened to put a lot of things out there. Many people are shameless, and also many people conduct themselves with a great deal of self-respect. So at the end of the day, if something like that comes out about them, they know how to control the situation. That is so. Like I said, I believe it's water under bridge. I believe that, once he gets a life coach, they will guide him from here on, and it will go well for him. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day, and may God bless you. Bye bye.